All right, Aries, thank you so much for being here. This is going to be your general tarot message. Let's see what's coming through for the Aries group that I'm picking up on today. Again, this is for anyone with prominent Aries placements in your birth chart. So I did get the comic card, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's a cat at a party. It is your birthday season. Um, Happy birthday to all of the Aries sons out there. This is just making me feel like, is it not your birthday? Do you not feel like it's your birthday? You know, I don't know. Maybe just something is uneventful or not too exciting. There, there's a joke, right? Like there's laughter here. There's something saying like find the laughter in this situation, find the silver lining, find the light, whatever it is that you feel internally may not be reflecting too much externally. Maybe you're not really showing your true feelings or emotions about a situation. Um, Maybe you are having, I don't know, trouble with the fact that it's your birthday. Maybe you're aging. Um, Reflecting on life, right? During our birthday season is a time where we reflect on the previous year or, on our life, and it's just like, oh, I'm already this age. How did I get here? How did this, time fly by so quickly? Whatever the case is, maybe you. I'm also feeling for some of you that you you expect it to be somewhere different by this time of your life, by this age or something like that. And so, but at the same time, again, there's a silver lining, there's a lightheartedness to it, there's a little bit of a joke um, that is in your situation. Either you are seeing it this way, where it's like you're laughing about this situation, or maybe you need to shift your perspective to where, just not take it so serious, right? Like, it's not that serious. Why so serious type of questioning, and think to yourself, like, it could be worse or something like that, just so you can change your perspective and, come back to the light and get out of this gray, shadowy area that I'm feeling for you. So, we'll see what comes through. You have the Queen of Pentacles already showing itself in your personal energy. So male or female, this is still beautiful energy. The Queen of Pentacles is solid. She has everything that she needs. She wants to create something. Queen of Pentacles wants to build. Okay, so that's like building a life, right? From the bottom up, from the ground up, something with really steady foundation. Um, Materialistically, she's an earth, he or she, this is an earth energy. So there's stability, there's security, there's, foundation and legacy and roots and, things like that that you're building, that you are thinking of. You also have the Nine of Cups, which is a beautiful feeling. Um, there shouldn't be any sad birthday cats out there. Okay, you're in the Nine of Cups in your personal energy. These two cards together, beautiful. You know that you are safe, you are secure, you're solid. There's this feeling of like happiness or like contentment with yourself, confidence here with the Nine of Cups and the Magician. Beautiful. I love these cards for you. You're creating something, like I said here, with the Queen of Pentacles. This is flowing. There's like a emotion and energy just flowing within you. The concept of vibing. You may find yourself like not taking things so seriously, so day to day, moment to moment, whether you're consciously doing it or it's already a practice that you've put into place that now it's an unconscious thing, but you're always, how can I say, like increasing your frequency, leveling up in your frequency. You are vibing high at all times right now. And this could also be as a result of your birthday season, where even though we always reflect during this time and sometimes there are a little bit of sad moments, we still feel really good about what's to come. We have hope about what's to come. If you step into some gratitude and that energy or that frequency, it's like being present. It's your birthday season, it's your birthday time, like being grateful for everything that you have and where you stand at this time. And I think that the Aries that I'm picking up on um, can can notice and is aware that they are blessed, that they are in a good place in life at this time. Maybe there are certain things that you would tweak, or maybe there are certain things that you would have done differently, but I don't think that you're wasting time on these types of thoughts. I think it's just like, okay, well, this is where what I thought that I was going to be at. This is what I thought, I would have by this time. Maybe I don't right now, and that's okay. And I'm just going to keep working on it. So cut yourself some slack. Not again, not taking things too seriously. Vibing high, raising the frequency, and creating, working on something, trying to manifest something by keeping yourself aligned in a higher vibration, which is positive thinking, can do attitude, um, not taking yourself so seriously or being too critical on yourself, things like that, and just having faith and trust in the universe that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are blessed, right? Like you're grateful. You have things that you need, all of the necessities, whatever it is. But just being confident in your ability to also manifest this thing, whatever it is that you're working on. With the Magician card here, staying aligned is most important. As things come your way that maybe before you would take seriously and take it to heart, it's like, no, stay straight, stay aligned, as above, so below, as within, so without, right? Be conscious of the distraction, be conscious of the external stuff, surrounding yourself with this high vibing energy where all of the extra stuff is not going to impact you or touch you. There's some luck also involved here. I'm feeling that now. You could be at the right place at the right time pretty soon if you haven't found yourself there already. There's something about what you have been wishing for can be um, manifested now, as long as you hold that frequency. What is in the environment for the Aries, please? These are the drivers. These are the tend to be the cards or the energy that is driving the energy on top. Eight of Cups. Yeah. Eight of Cups comes before the Nine of Cups. When we talk about the Eight of Cups, this is a moving energy. It's a movement, an emotional change or level up or ascension. You're searching for the Nine of Cups. You're searching and you're looking for the thing that you want. Whatever that thing is something that gives you emotional fulfillment. You have an emotional connection to this thing. For some of you, I'm feeling you are connecting to yourself, your higher self. You're realizing that you are more responsible, more dependable, more stable, level-headed, grounded than you once perceived yourself to be. You're realizing that you can create and you can have, abundance and prosperity. Like, maybe for some of you that wasn't the case before. You didn't see yourself to be that type of person. Um, and maybe now you're realizing, based off of your life and what you've created for yourself, that you can be this type of person. In your environment, you also have the Six of Wands and the Justice card. So there is a energy about overcoming a situation, overcoming obstacles, accomplishing something. Whatever it is something that is destined here with the Justice card. Things are in alignment. There's equilibrium. Things are back into balance now. There was something that was missing recently. All right? Like if you looked at the entirety of your life, there was a missing piece, something that you felt you could be working on, give more focus to. And I think that once you realize that, you started to do something about it. And because of that, you're starting to see more balance and harmony, and there's a sense of things just being as they are, as they should be. Like everything is as it should be. I'm feeling contentment, I'm feeling satisfaction, because you have found the missing piece, the missing element. These cards are making me feel like you're very, very connected to yourself right now, connected to the energy that you giving off, that you're picking up on, trying to do away with anything that can throw you off. um like you're on a roll. I'm feeling that some of you think like, okay, when I did this, I'm gonna do this next, I'm gonna do that next. Like you keep checking off, you know um things on your list, right? Like you're on a roll, you're getting things done, you're being efficient, you're being productive. Because you're so connected to yourself, you're not allowing any mental mess to throw you off in any way. And sometimes when we have that mess in our head, it's due to um just the overthinking and the what ifs, and that negative self-talk that we give ourselves, or you can't do this, all of the excuses, whatever the case is. I'm feeling that whoever I'm picking up on is just like, enough with all of that. It's not so serious, right? Like just do the thing. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what else comes up for you guys. Let's do a 30-day outlook. What can the Aries anticipate? What are some possibilities that may come their way within the next 30 days, please? Beautiful. You have the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of enthusiasm and excitement here. Getting away from that mental conflict and some of the low vibing stuff that I was picking up on, that you are not in that, right? Like when I keep saying that the thought process of why so serious, why do things have to be so serious in my head? Like that's not the case anymore. You're trying to do away with that. You're just vibing. That's it. Like this is what is most important to you, that you stay connected, that you stay aligned. Your energy stays high and positive. You catch yourself when you are overthinking, or when you feel anxious, or whatever that those more dense thoughts come through. But you're overcoming this with the Ten of Swords. This is ending. This is leaving your energy field. I'm hearing say goodbye to your old self. Maybe some of you are consciously, intentionally reinventing yourself. Yeah. Say goodbye to the excuses. Say goodbye to the lack mentality. Beautiful. After that, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you can see that. Things are changing. You're gonna see the steps, like all of the little baby steps that you've made, start to show results. From one moment to the next, you're gonna wake up or have this moment of awareness where it's like, wow, like I'm in this place now, right? Like there's a timeline shift here. There are things moving. The wheel is moving. Whether you're intentionally doing it or the universe is making things happen in the back end, there's momentum happening. All right, there's no stagnancy here. It's like you're opening up the energy field to allow change, to allow action and energy flow, which is beautiful. That's what we all should be doing. The Eight of Pentacles. In a couple of weeks from now, it feels as though you're going to see movement and positive changes as it relates to either your career, your money situation, your position that you hold, something like that, like your work, your day-to-day work environment is going to go through a little bit of a shift or a change, but it feels really positive here. You may be learning something new with the Page of Wands. Maybe some of you are promoted, or some of you get put into a new field, or have a new responsibility. Like something is happening. It doesn't have to be like your actual job. It could be a project that you're working on. Whatever it is that you put your energy and effort into consistently, there's a feeling of it being new and fresh, and you learning it, but being very excited about it as well. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Filling your mind with information, filling your mind with something new, clarity, truth. Maybe you've been trying to learn something, and by this time it's like, oh, okay, like there's a shift here where you feel like you got it down. You understand it completely. Here, it's also a feeling of being true to yourself, like realizing that you are playful, that you are lighthearted, that you are the Aries, right? You are the infant, you are the innocent, you are the pioneer as well. There's so many different, what is it, characters or personalities. I don't know how to explain it. Like archetypes that the Aries plays, that the Aries represents. Um, so it's like at this time you realize that this is who you are. Like no more masking. I don't know if you could see this, but this cat, there's the art here. It's making me feel like the cat face is the mask to something else that's underneath. Um, so it's like no more masking. Finding your personality, finding your archetype. Are you the playful person? Are you the comic, or are you the warrior or the pioneer here? Like whatever it is, it's like this is who I am. I'm excited about this, and this is what I'm going for. I'm going to show the world that this is what I've been working on, and maybe you will come off as a little bit different once you start to show others this new side of you, or whatever it is that you've been learning. You also have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and Judgment. In this area, you don't have a lot of major arcana cards. You have the Wheel and you have Judgment, which is telling me that that's a good sign. There's just a lot of productivity and a day-to-day action that you are working on at this time. It doesn't make me feel like there's a lot of big moments happening within the next 30 days. It's just, what is this? It's step by step, day by day type of feeling, and it's also momentum. Okay, you're gaining momentum in the next 30 days. You will see a difference from, the beginning of this time when you first listen to this reading, but compared to the end of this 30-day period. You'll see the changes. You'll see how your actions and the steps that you have taken will gain results. Because you have the Judgment card here at the end of this spread, that does tell me that you're going to realize something. You're going to see something different in that time frame. You have the Six of Pentacles right next to you, which is a material energy. All right. So the changes, the awareness that you're going to have is going to come in the material form. But there is a little bit of romantic energy coming through here at the end with the Knight of Cups next to this Page of Pentacles. What is this? I think this is going to catch you off guard a little bit. Somebody is going to show their interest. Somebody is going to show their attraction for you or you them. You're also going, like, yeah, this is like new. This is whether, like, if you are single, this could be a new person, but if you are in a relationship, this could be like a new side of your partner or a new side of you. I don't know if somebody is owing someone an apology here. Someone feels like they need to. What is this feeling? I don't know. I'm feeling an apology. I'm feeling like regret. Like they're doing something nice for you because they feel guilty. I don't know. Um, this has to do with like making sure that the effort is the same between two people, right? Like there is balance and cohesive energy flow back and forth, whether that's material, whether that's effort, emotional feeling for one another, but it's like it's something reciprocal. It's something are two people on the same page here. You're realizing that there's a lack, how can I say, like there's a gap between two people and their ability to give effort and show effort, or their ability to care, how someone shows their love. That's strong. That's a strong message. By this time, something happens where there's awareness around a difference between how two people show their love to one another. It does feel very out of balance. Like one person shows their love more consistently, in a more loving way, in a more positive way, and the other person does not. Like their love, I don't know what their love language is. I'm not picking up on it, but it just feels like there's a lack of appreciation or a lack of attention, a lack of um, love in some way. Hmm. We'll see what that is. Let's get some clarifiers and see what all this is about. If you are relating to this reading in any way, I would appreciate if you press the little like button. That does help this video circulate throughout YouTube, and maybe more people who are not subscribed to the channel can see this video come up. So if you gained any insight, perspective, um, validation from this reading, please like it. Thank you so much. All right, what is the Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords? We're starting up here, working our way down. Okay, you have the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. Here you have the Devil. What is this? So there's definitely this enthusiasm, this energy that you are giving off, whatever it is that you're super excited about, you're going towards something with the Six of Swords, has to do with an emotional connection, a heartfelt connection. This thing is innocent. This thing, is like come comes from a good place. Whatever this is, whatever your intentions are, you're coming from a good place. You feel some sort of bond with someone at this time. I don't know if some of you are feeling like I'm feeling for some of you it's like a shift, because the 6 of Swords, right, talks about getting out of anxiety, getting out of some sort of fear-based mentality, and moving away from that type of thinking. For some of you it could be fear around children, having children, being a parent. I don't know if some of you are shooting for pregnancy or trying to have a sorry, trying to have a child. And before, maybe there was some fear and anxiety around that, and now it feels like somebody is all in and just really enthusiastic about this. Right? You have the 6 of Cups and the Page of Cups. This is making me feel very child energy, innocent energy here. um if it's not that, it's it's just this feeling of how of being pure and honest and authentic as it relates to how someone feels. They they no longer second guess it. They no longer overthink it or hesitate. It's like acceptance around, this is a bond, this is a soul bond that I have, and I love it so much, whatever the case is. But there's a lot of heart, there's a lot of emotion here. You're getting away from being stuck in your head around this situation, and you're sinking into the love. This Knight of Wands talks about having enthusiasm and passion and energy, taking action towards something, going all in on something. And it feels like you're having this type of energy, and it has to do with how you love. What is the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles? If that is the case, you're that mentality of you not being able to have love or be in love, or you know feel love or connection with someone. Like before, there was a sense that you lacked this, you did not have this. And with the Ten of Swords and the Five of next to the Five of Pentacles, it is showing an ending to that. There's an ending to something. There's a change. There's a shift. What is this talking about? I don't know, Aries. I'm feeling for some of you, it's like maybe you are on the verge of losing something, or going through a change in your relationship that it's making you realize how much you love it, how much you love this person. Yeah. Something happened between you and another. It could be even like you in a situation that maybe before you, I don't know, like maybe you didn't have the energy for it. Maybe you weren't passionate about it anymore, or something like that. There's just a lot of down energy, negative energy here. Dense, darker, more like, what is this? Like depressed energy. Um and for someone to be in that energy and then have the Page of Cups and the 6 of Cups come through, it's like, remember the love, remember the heart, remember your feelings, remember the light. Come from a place of love. You are not down and out, you are not at a loss. I don't know what this feeling is. I'm getting this really like unsatisfied feeling all of a sudden. And maybe that's why you're in this personal energy where it's like, I need to stay aligned. I cannot allow myself to get into this yucky energy. Trying to mask that, and consciously, like, minute to minute, day to day, um like, work on your frequency and work on your energy, work on your thoughts, right? Like all of the negative thoughts and the down and out, poor me, like nothing, I don't have anything, I don't have love, no one loves me, or I don't know what this is. All of that, it's like, okay, you work really, really consistently and passionately around not having these types of thoughts and not going into this frequency. It's like a conscious, consistent um mindset or process of like, I am love, I am lovable, I'm okay, things are okay, like I'm secure, I'm safe, like whatever the case is. Um Someone is just very, or used to be, or I don't know if this, I don't know, it just does not feel like, how can I say, like satisfied. I'm feeling irritable, I'm feeling like there's something missing here, like you're not happy. You want to be happy so bad. You're masking that by making light of a situation, by being the jokester, by, I don't know, playing along. Someone is playing along. I'm so sorry. I can't help but feel this feeling. This is saying like, just release it. Let it burst out. Let it like a firework or like a bomb. Like, it's feeling like, get it out of my system. Like, I personally am picking up on this energy and I don't like it. So I want it out of my system as well. Like, just say the thing that you need to say, do the thing you need to do, take action here. The This is making me feel like the more time that you don't take action on this thing, um the more time that you don't say what you have to say, whatever it is, like the worse it's going to get. There's something about coming from a place of love, purity, authenticity, innocence. Like, you don't have the worst intentions here. Your intentions are good. Speak on these intentions. Just speak on what you need to say. There's an internal battle here. There's an internal battle. What is the wheel and the Eight of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles. Something is taking its sweet old time. Something has taken a long time. But that's because someone needed to be ready and needed to make sure that this decision, whatever it is, was the right decision, to take the plunge, to take the leap. I'm also using the wrong deck. Sorry. Sorry about that. Something is, something's going to be a lot of work. Like, that. For the Aries I'm picking up on, I don't think that's necessarily the problem. I think you're good with the work that it's going to take. It's just not playful, though. You want to play still. It's gonna, this involves like a shift, like a maturity, like a ascension, right? Like, you matured, you're on a different bracket, a different status of something. Like, you can no longer mess around, you can no longer play around, but you are the playful person. You want to keep that. You don't want to lose that. I'm feeling that really strongly. Like, you can do the work and you can go into this as long as you can stay yourself, can stay playful, can stay innocent, and see the light, and not allow this thing to make you so dark or um, serious. You know, it's like, this could be a serious situation, and you're just like, why does it have to be? Why can't we be innocent and, just come from the heart? Why can't we just come from the heart? I'm feeling that. This why does it have to be so serious? Why can't we just come from the heart? There's a lot of communication around this. There's truth coming out here at this time. I think it's all in how you approach it, approach the person, communicate. Like, it's all in how you say it. Like, always make sure that as you are speaking to this thing, and your opinion and what you want out of this situation, always make sure that you're coming from a place of love, and um show your intention, show that you have good intention. It's just that you want to make sure that you don't lose this Aries spirit of yours, that you don't lose the light, because this situation is so serious. You want to make sure that you stay authentic to yourself and who you are, even though you're in this situation. And so there's a lot of talk around that and how to make that a reality. On the flip side, in another way of interpreting this, yes, you're definitely learning something here. This does take work, um, but with the pages, I think that there is like this wonder, this open mind, this open brain to like grasp and reel in as much information as you can. All right. Let's see what is coming through here at the bottom. What is this? Apology. Okay, let's see. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands, which is this card up here. Ooh. Knight of Swords. 3 knights just in this little area. What is this? Magician. Devil again. All right. So this apology, this need for affection and romance or love or whatever this is coming through quickly, passionately, forcefully, directly. All right. So this message, whatever this is, it's like bam. All of a sudden, it's in your life. It came out of nowhere. It just showed up, and you have to deal with this now. you know, like something. And you even have the Knight of Pentacles up here. You have a lot of knights. The knight energy are action oriented, which is something that Aries is very, very familiar with, right? Like, you get things done. You're a cardinal fire sign. Cardinal fire energy gets things done with gusto, with passion. you know. The changes that you make are always felt. The changes that you make are always seen, because that fire energy is what transmutes the thought form into material form, right? Like, when you talk about the elements, the earth, air, fire, water elements, they all stand for a different part of manifesting something. Right? So if you talk about the water, you're thinking from the emotional perspective. You have to feel an emotional connection in order to manifest the thing. When you talk about the air, you're talking about the intellect and the thought process. You have to manage and control your thoughts. Think of the thing that you want to manifest, right? So you can feel that from an emotional perspective in order to bring it to life. So the earth talks about the manifesting coming into a practical form, into a realistic 3D form. But the only way to do that is to take that air and water energy and transmute it with the fire, which is the action. Therefore, that goes into the the earth element of practical use and manifestation. So, with you being a cardinal fire, you're very good at creating and bringing things to life and using your fire energy to transform that into material. which is action. There's a lot of action here that's being taken with the knights. No matter what type of knight it is, whether it's cups, pentacles, wands, or swords, they're all taking action, but their approach is very different. There's like a collective, cohesive approach here where you are aligned with all of the different elements. The earth element as the Knight of Pentacles, the emotional connection to this thing as the Knight of Cups, the willpower to do the action and take the action as the Knight of Wands, and the intellect and the thought process here with the Knight of Swords. I was saying from the beginning that you're trying your best to stay aligned, and we need all four elements to stay aligned, right? So you're on the right track and you're doing the right thing here. By the end of this 30-day period, this is coming more into play. You're going to see more results around this thing. You are trying to, this is like creating, like you're at this point, it's like, okay, it's time for this thing to come through. It's time for this thing to show itself in the real world. Whatever it is. And for some of you, this is working on, it could be a relationship, but something that you are emotionally connected to in some way. So it doesn't have to be a relationship. It just could be a passion of yours, or something that you have put all of your energy into to bring it to life. But because the Knight of Cups is coming through here, this is just as this thing comes through, there's also like an added component of this love feeling. If this is what you're working on, it could be that you are communicating something and you are taking action on something. If this is not you, you are manifesting someone to come through, to communicate their feelings, to take action on their feelings. One more for the Knight of Cups. Sorry, I know this is a long reading. Yeah, there's regret here. Someone is regretful and wants to make things right. Maybe this is something that you have been working on, making something right. Six of Pentacles and Judgment. Four of Wands. Yeah, two people are getting back on the same page. There's communication about where one another have hurt each other. There's a lot of truthful energy here. Whatever you're working on, it's like, I need to make sure, I'm getting this strongly, I need to make sure that my intentions have been communicated, that the other person understands where I'm coming from, knows that I have good intentions. I have to also make sure that what I'm saying is like, how can I say, like, I'm taking care of myself, I'm looking out for myself. I need to say this thing, I need to do this thing, because I don't want to sacrifice my authenticity for this thing that I'm working on. It has to be authentic. I want it. I'm going toward it. I'm doing all the work that I can do to get it, but it's I'm not going to allow it to change me. Right? You're saying that you are the light. You want to stay your true self, and you don't want to become this serious, rigid, I don't know, it just feels like really bored type of, person, or have like a boring life or something like that. I don't know what that means for you, but that's the general message here. Is like, I'm doing this thing as long as it doesn't get boring. I'm doing this thing as long as I don't lose my authenticity and who I am. Like, you're tired of something just feeling so serious. Like, why does it have to be so serious? And every time I pick up on that energy, I get upset. You know, like somebody, it could be like somebody else is pushing this obligation on you, you know, and you're just like, chill already. Like, I'm doing it. Let me do it how I want to do it. But this is for the sake of happiness, happy family, happy life, connection, union. Somebody is explaining to somebody else, like, how you love me, how you show me love hurts. Or the fact that you don't love me, or that you don't show me how much you love me, like, that hurts. I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this for you, you know, and I don't feel appreciated, or I don't feel like you do the same for me, or something like that. And you're just being true to yourself here with the higher, what is this? Yeah, the Hierophant. This is about commitment. That is definitely about commitment. But that awareness will come through because you're going to have the conversation. You're having the conversation. You're building up to it. All right. Let's see what the Oracle has to say. This is the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck. What additional message or guidance can we provide the Aries today? Let's see what is coming through. Beautiful. Prosperity, number 36. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. Jeez Louise. This is the alignment, right? Like, bringing in all of the aspects. I was talking about bringing in all of the elements. This is talking about the same concept, the body, mind, heart, and soul, right? Staying in alignment. Um, when you do that, that's when you feel the gratitude. That's when you feel the confidence that things are okay. Things are right. Things are as they should be, as long as I am aligned and I stay true and authentic to what I need, to who I am, to myself. Everything will always be okay if I do that. I can't go wrong if I do that. Does that make sense? Beautiful ending here. I'll read it one more time. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. All right, Aries, that was your message. I hope you got something out of it. Hope it helped someone out there. If it did, again, click the like button. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description of the video. You can reach me that way. Other than that, take a look at your rising sign, your moon sign, your partner sign. Thank you again for your time and energy, and we'll see you on the next one.